Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. I am literally in the best mood ever this morning. I've just driven 2 hours to Manchester. I've just pulled up to the Trafford Centre. I've had my autumn coffee that I made at home. I haven't actually yet eaten these, whether I will or not, I'm not sure. I tried to make a dupe of the M&S salted caramel overnight oats because they're my favourite things ever, but it's like, I think it's like £3-4 for one little pot. So I'm trying to be a bit thrifty and like be able to make them at home, make them in a batch, and this is my little dupe of them. So I think I'm going to eat them now because I'm just waiting for somebody that you might know of. I'm not going to give any hints, I'll surprise you when she pulls up, but we're having an autumny first week of September shopping day today, and I couldn't feel more on top of the world about it. We are checking out the new Primark home shop, which, I'm sorry, if someone said to me, obviously before it was a thing, it's only been a thing for about a week now I think, but if someone would have said to me, what would be your dream shop that doesn't exist yet, I probably would have said Primark home. Like, it would have at least been in the top 3. So for it now to have materialised and actually be a thing, when I read that, you best believe I was like planning a trip here ASAP, and that drive went so quickly. I was playing my tunes, I was sipping on my, I feel like this autumn straw just instantly makes the coffee taste better. I'm not sure how, but it does, and I'm in the best mood possible. So we're gonna have a fun shopping day at the Trafford Centre. I've only been here once before, and as I was pulling in, I just was like amazed at how big it was. Do you know what it reminds me of so much? As I was driving in, it clicked. It reminds me of America, specifically Vegas. It's very Vegasy. I don't know if it's like the style of the buildings or like they have like statues and sculptures. I don't know, it just felt very like Vegas-esque as I pulled in. And there's literally like 10 car parks, so we've been strategic and we've parked in the car park that is closest to Primark and Primark home, so that if we do find bits, there's no pressure, but if we do manage to find a few bits, we can do a car drop the bags off, and we're ready to go. I do have a bit of an autumn wish list, which I know sounds pathetic, OTT. These autumn wish lists are getting out of hand. Like, they are all over social media, and the pressure, the consumerism, as the middle-aged men that comment hate on my videos would say, is crazy. But I will justify it by saying it's my birthday month. My birthday is usually on the day of the first day of autumn. Can you believe that? The stars aligned. That is actually a thing. 23rd of September is my birthday, and it usually does fall on that day, the first day of did I say the first day of September? The first day of autumn is what I meant to say. Officially, the first day of autumn is usually my birthday. Can you believe that? So these are some birthday treats. My dad, bless him, has also sent me some birthday money, which is just so cute. I said to him, Dad, you don't need to do that anymore. Like, I'm nearly 30 years old. This is my 28th birthday, but he likes me to get a few birthday treats. So before that money gets splurged on like utility bills or food shopping or petrol, you know, like the adult things that your bank account will usually just swallow that money up with, I said to myself, I'm going to treat myself like my dad would have wanted with my birthday money, get myself a few birthday treats today, and maybe tick off a few things on my autumn wish list. But so excited. I saw something the other day. We've got some time to kill, so let's have a little autumn catch up. I saw something the other day, like a really good autumn bucket list. So if you're not up for an autumn wish list, which I don't think we should all be forcing, we shouldn't all be spending hundreds of pounds on an autumn wish list. Completely respect and appreciate that. I probably wouldn't have been going as OTT and if it wasn't my birthday month, but I feel like birthday treats are required this year. I'm not sure. We're getting to the 30s, and I know that when I'm a mum and stuff like that, birthday treats won't be as big of a thing. But anyway, the autumn bucket list was such a sweet idea, and it's something that I'm going to definitely do. I haven't actually created my autumn bucket list, but it had some really good autumn films on there. Not just like the typical Halloweeny ones, which me and Sam absolutely love, but that's more of an October thing. There were some really cozy films on there that I wouldn't have even considered to be like typical autumn, but it just gets you in that like cozy autumny feeling. So autumn films, and then just little things to do in autumn that you want to get done, because I feel like it's so easy for the seasons to just come and go without romanticising it and without making a thing of it. I had a hate comment from a guy, typical men, being like, how can a season mean so much? It's so strange, like, or something like that. And I'm like, why would you not want to enjoy life more, romanticize life where you can? I don't really like that word romanticize, but do you know what I mean? Why would you not make a nice thing of a season, especially going into autumn? Some people don't like it, some people struggle with the change of seasons, it getting darker, colder, so why would you not want to make it nicer and more enjoyable? I think that's strange, not wanting to do that. So make yourself an autumn bucket list. I'm going to do it as well. Some things that I've started doing as well for my autumn bucket list is saving some baking recipes, because I've said it so many times, but I really, more than ever, want to get stuck into my baking this season. So I found some incredible recipes that literally were making my mouth water when I was just looking at them. So I'm going to make mine, and then maybe I'll share it in this vlog for the first week of September so that I can maybe give you some inspo. Let me know if you've got any ideas, what you're going to put on your bucket list in the comments, so that we can share ideas, make our fun little autumn bucket list. And I'm so excited for the season. I'm not going to lie, God, I feel like this is my morning coffee just spewing out all over you. I've not had anyone to talk to for this whole journey, so you're getting it all. But I feel like this week, it's Thursday now, I feel like up until this point I've been in like a really sleepy little unmotivated slug that's just been doom scrolling way too much, sitting on the sofa way too much. And going into September, I felt so motivated, like it was a new year. You saw on the decorate video, I woke up with this burst of energy, decorated the house, felt like it was this new chapter, and I just felt really energised and motivated. That died down come the 2nd of September, like the last few days. I've just been really sluggish and like not feeling it. But today I've woken up and I'm in a better mood again. We've got those endorphins going. We've got those, I was going to say autumn endorphins, but that's what it is, kickstarting the new chapter. I saw someone saying this as well, that September is more of a fresh start than the new year. I feel like it's a physical change in season, like you can feel the change in the air, and you've still got 4 months till the end of the year, so you've got enough time to make a difference if you want to. And yeah, oh, there's a woman over there and she's got 2 newborn baby girl twins stacked on top of each other in their buggy. That is the cutest thing ever. God, twins does scare me. So much work, isn't it? Hats off to anyone that's got twins. Honestly, that woman is well, anyone who's got a newborn, anyone who's got a child, to be honest, but stacking 2 newborn babies on top of each other on her own, what a bad. And she's going into the Trafford Centre to shop till she drops. I love that energy from her. I hope she has the best day ever. And let's go to Primark. Let's have a look at Primark. I'm so excited. Hello, this is
Hello. Hello.
I got that clip of you walking over. I just assumed. I didn't even intro you. But we did Primark home and mixed opinions on it, to be honest. We've literally come 2 hours for it, so I think our expectations were really high.
Do you know what? I think I expected it to be think that's why I
think that's what's throwing us
a
off.
bit underwhelmed, because I thought it was going to be humongous, but I felt like it was a normal size Primark home.
There was an upstairs, but it was tiny, and it was literally just suitcases. So I feel like our expectations were maybe just too high. But we enjoyed it anyway, and then we went into normal Primark. We've both got a new pair of PJs.
They'll be going on tonight.
Yeah, and we're going to go get some food now.
Yes.
Trying to find our way around. I need a full fat coat. I know, it's massive here.
It's so big. It's like, we said, it's like being in Vegas.
It literally is like Vegas. It's mad, but we've got to find the food hall now. You are literally at a horrendous angle. I'm just slowly rolling in traffic, and we're on our way home. 2 hours to get home. Hopefully we've missed most of it. It's 3:30, so we strategically set off just before hopefully most of the work traffic will be out and about. But verdicts of the day. So me and Georgia had the best day. I honestly feel like I've known that girl for years. We met through TikTok, and when we last met up and posted a TikTok, there were so many people saying that they watched both of our videos, and it was just really lovely. So we met up, we had a fun shopping day. We were absolutely gobsmacked at the amount of shops and like the sheer size of the Trafford Centre. I've been once with Sam, probably like 3 years ago, when we had a night in Manchester. We stopped at the Trafford Centre on the way home, Georgia had been once like 15 years ago. So when we pulled up and walked inside, we were just like speechless at just the sheer size of it. Even when we went to go and get food, like the options that are there. Sorry, my phone isn't liking where I'm putting you, where I've set you up for the drive, so I'm not sure what footage we're going to get from this. But yeah, the sheer size of the Trafford Centre, we were completely blown away with. Options for food, it's literally like a village. I was just completely like speechless. We both were. When me and Sam had been a couple of years ago, we'd literally touched on a tiny corner of it, and there was just so much that I hadn't seen yet. My little gimbal keeps moving around, so I'm not sure what's going on here, but I just wanted to update you. I know the last time we spoke we were shopping, we got a few bits in Primark. I'll show you what I got when we get back home, but overall lovely day. Primark home, not sure it was worth the trip. We made up for it obviously in the other shops, but it wasn't as big, there wasn't as much stock out as what we were expecting. So I don't know if our hopes were just too high for it, or it's been ransacked with everyone going and buying all the stock. But I don't think disappointed is the word. We weren't like blown away. We weren't like walking in like, oh my god, like we were maybe expecting. So I'd say if you're in Manchester, obviously you've probably already been by now, but yeah, enjoyed it. A lovely day. We had a Five Guys, so I'm feeling nice. We were both absolutely bloated. Obviously Georgia's pregnant, so she was bloated with baby and burger. I was just so bloated. I don't know what it was about the burger, but about the Five Guys in general. There was so many chips. We had like a massive full fat Coke, so I just feel very fat and full. I've got a Ben's cookie sitting on my passenger seat in my handbag ready to go. I've got a matcha and white chocolate cookie, so if I flag in this journey, I've got some fuel. But overall, a lovely little girly shopping day, and it's always fun to catch up with Georgia. So 10 out of 10. Let's get home to my babies. Sam has been sending me videos of him and Lola, and I'm like, I'm coming. Mama's on her way home. It's now the next day, and I realised that I didn't show you what I picked up yesterday, so I thought I'd do a little Primark haul, because I ended up only getting some bits from Primark which have been on my Primark wish list for a while. So let's give you a bit of a haul. I also came home to my deliveries that I'd ordered the other day, my little birthday treats of the birthday month. So what I picked up in Primark, first off this, I showed Sam what I got. He was like, did you really need another claw grip? I've literally got about 15 claw grips, but they're like my weakness, and I just love this one. I've never seen one like this before, velvet, and it's like a croc print, so I just thought we'd like a half up, half down, because despite what he says, I don't have many of these like smaller ones that do a half up, half down. They're all like the big claw grips for these kind of hairstyles to grab your whole hair in. So I picked that up because I thought with some of my like brown knitwear that would look really cute in the autumn. And then I picked these up. They were in the slipper section, but I will be wearing these out and about. I loved the gold buckle, and I have got some Birkenstock little clogs, and I literally live in them. I got the palest shade, and they're quite stained now. I need to research how to clean them up and give them a bit of a freshen up, because they are looking a bit worse for wear. But I just thought these to throw on in the autumn, and they're memory foam, so they are so comfortable. I can't get over how comfortable they are, and they were £10. I think they also had a grey in those. I then picked up some jeans. I think I've only ever bought one pair of jeans from Primark, and I have worn them loads. I've had them a couple of years now, and I'd say they were like one of my staple pairs of jeans that I wear. I really struggle with jeans. It's something that's actually in that delivery, because I've just ordered a few different styles as a last ditch attempt, because I've tried this so many times to find like my pair of jeans that suits my body, fits me properly, and I just still don't think I have found them. Like I'm not in love with any of the jeans that I wear or any of the jeans that I own, but these I actually do really like them. They were £20 and they're in this cream shade. I've wanted a cream pair of jeans for a while, and on my little autumn Pinterest board, a lot of the autumny outfits that I like have a pair of cream jeans in them. So I picked these up, and I also like that it's like a brown contrast stitching, and it's got the tie waist. It just makes them feel a lot more comfortable, and it's really soft denim, just like a baggy cream jean. So I got those in my usual size in Primark, which is the extra small. And then I got a pack of bras. I never wear wide bras anymore. It's a very rare occasion when I do, but I've got a few t-shirts and tops that I feel like I just need a bit of a bra. So I got these 3-pack of wireless bras, but they have got like a proper cup in them, so I feel like it would give the illusion of like a proper bra. I don't even know what size I am, honestly. The last time I went proper bra shopping was probably like nearly 10 years ago, so I feel like I need to get measured and stuff, but I just guessed it a month for a 30C. £10 for 3 bras. I thought that was really good, and they do feel really nice and soft, and I'm sure they'll be comfortable. And then me and Georgia both picked up a new pair of the boyfriend pyjama set that you get in Primark. These are just unmatched. I have some really expensive pyjama sets, and I always just go back to these because they are so soft, so comfortable. I actually only own 1 pair of these, the black pair, and I've had them, I want to say 2 years now, 2-3 years. So because I've washed them so much, the fabric's going a little bit thin and they're a little bit see-through now, so I treated myself to a brown pair for autumn. And that's everything I picked up yesterday when we were in the Trafford Centre. I was expecting to get a bit more, to be fair, but because I'd ordered some bits online anyway, I knew I was coming home to those, so it wasn't a complete wasted journey. So this is Zara, and also clothes cycling. I do this quite a lot when I go through phases. If I order myself some new bits, I will go through my wardrobe and clear out bits that I've not worn in the last few months and sell them on Vinted, and I think it's just a good way of cycling. Obviously you get some money back from what you spent on your new bits, and it's just a nice way to keep on top and keep cycling through your wardrobe, especially seasonally. So I'm going to go through my summer stuff probably like later on in this month. I'm going to go through my summer stuff and put aside things that I haven't worn this summer, because if I haven't worn them this summer, then I obviously don't like them enough to wear them. So then I'll put them in a pile, either put them on Vinted this year or just get them ready to sell next year when the season comes around again. But okay, so this is the black pair of jeans. See, they just look too big. What size have I got in those? 32. That's all they do. It's the leg that looks really long. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna fit me. We'll see. We'll have a try on a bit later. It's coming in separate parcels. We're actually gonna go. Sam wants to go to Zara tomorrow in Sheffield, so I'm actually gonna have a try on. And anything that I don't like, I'm going to return tomorrow. Let's see what I've got in here. Why is this box so complicated? Like a bit of knitwear that I can't see. I really liked this. Just a chunky grey. That is really chunky as well. A little knitted t-shirt. I find these are so good for going into autumn, because even the days where you want to wear knitwear but it's not as chilly as you need it to be to wear like a full-on jumper, you're still getting away with it with a short sleeve. So I got that. As I say, I do need to try these bits on before I decide if I'm keeping them. This is something a little bit different that I wouldn't usually go for, but I saw it and I just really liked like the tassely bits at the bottom, and I love the gold button. How perfectly would they go with, oh my god, look at that, perfect pairing with my little new brown clogs. And then again, not something that I would typically go for. I'm not sure if I'm going to like it on, but it's like a lacy little sort of like thick top. And then I got a pair of those jeans. I think they're the same fitting jeans, to be fair, but in a blue shade. I think they look a bit too wide on the leg, but I'm not sure. We don't know until we try. So I'm going to try those on. I also treated myself to, I was going to get a new pair of Ugg boots, because I don't know if I got my Uggs last year or the year before, and so silly, I promised myself that I wouldn't wear them to like walk Lola or like casually and try and keep them nice and fresh, but then I didn't bother buying like a pair of dupe, you know, like a cheaper like Primark or Tesco pair of Ugg boots that you don't mind getting messy. I was meant to do that, so I've ruined my Uggs. I think I am going to attempt to freshen them up a little bit for this year. But they're in this colour. This is my favourite Ugg colour of all time, and I've been eyeing up these trainers actually since last year. I was debating getting them last year, but then I never did. And I saw them when me and Sam were in Cambridge a couple of weeks ago, and I just really like them. I feel like it's a Marmite situation. You either love or hate them, but I really like them, so I did treat myself. I need to try them on. I'm not sure if they're, I don't know what shoe size I am either. I'm so awkward with my measurements, and yeah, it's always a bit of a palaver trying to find things, because one minute I'm like a 3, the next I'm a 4. Like, I ordered my gym trainers a couple of months ago because my toe was poking out the end of my gym trainers, so I treated myself to some On Clouds, which are the comfiest things. I've literally lived in them ever since I got them, but I ordered a 3 and they were so small. I had to order a whole size bigger, so I think it just depends on the shoe with my foot. But love those, absolutely love them. I will be living in those again, but I am going to try and keep these nice and fresh and not get them all ruined and wet and muddy and just destroyed. I might get some of that spray. Let me know if you've tried that. I never know if it's a bit of a con, you know, not a con, but does it actually work? You know, the waterproof spray that you can spray your Uggs with. Let me know if you've used that and if it works, and then I can get some and cover it with these. But anyway, I've literally just dumped everything everywhere, so I should probably fold it away. I'm not going to try them on just yet because I've just got myself dressed and freshened up. I am really struggling with motivation, and I don't know why. I keep going through, like, this week, it's been so on and off. Like, yesterday I woke up, I was in the best mood. Obviously I was having a treat day going shopping. I had such a lovely time with Georgia. And today I've just woken up and I just feel so, like, unmotivated. So I really just need to put a rocket up my bum and just get on with things, because I have actually got quite a lot to do today. I need to do a Friday reset. Film that, obviously. I do really enjoy filming my Friday resets though, so I'm sure once I get into it I'll be absolutely fine. But what I did yesterday as well, I wore, I feel like we're talking about shoes a lot, but I wore my Adidas Campuses, and they're so flat. And fun fact about me, not that anybody's going to care about this, I still do have a bit of a flat foot, but when I was younger, my foot, I literally didn't have an arch. It's so funny because you notice it, like, when I get out the shower and I, like, walk on the tile flooring, or when I was, like, wet outside playing, like, water fights or whatever as a child with a wet footprint. It was just a complete foot shape, you know, rather than having the arch completely flat. So I think I have quite sensitive feet with, like, the shoes that I wear. So yesterday when we were walking around the Trafford Centre, I had those flat Adidas Campuses on, and the pain that I have in the soles of my feet and my shins today is, like, excruciating. Last night I had to put my feet up and I had to get in the bath, and when I got in the bath it was like instant relief. Like, it just went away. But I've woken up and I've still got it this morning, so I think I've actually, like, injured myself. I keep saying I've got shin splints, but Sam laughs at me and says that you can't get shin splints from walking, but that's what it feels like. It's like shooting pains up my shins, so not ideal. I mean, it's not the most strenuous thing in the world walking around the Trafford Centre shopping. Like, obviously it was an incredible day, but I need to be a bit more mindful, I think, with the shoe choice, because I do struggle with my flat feet, and I think I walk so, like, clunky like that. I think that's probably what's done it. But anyway, I am gonna get on with the Friday reset and try and feel a little bit more productive and get the energy going for the day. I feel like I'm spending my life shopping at the moment. I think I've done more shopping in the last 2 months than I have done in the last, like, 3 years. But me and Sam have just pulled up to Meadowhall again. I was only here the other week with Georgia, but Sam wants to go try some Zara, what do you want? Some jeans?
Some jeans. You can't buy them online, can you? You've got to try them on.
Yeah, you've got to try them on, and I've actually had a lot of luck with my Zara jeans. I think I was moaning about them when I opened them, saying that they looked too big, but I tried them on last night and me and Sam both agreed they fit me really well. So I've just literally snipped the bottoms off this morning and they're perfect. I actually really like them. They're probably like my favourite jeans that I've ever wore. So Sam's got the jean itch now and he wants to go and try some on. So we're going to go Zara, have a little look around. I think we're going to get some food, maybe a Waggers.
Yeah. Break our Waggers virginity.
We've never had a Wagamama's before. ever. So now that we're getting more into our Asian stuff, our Asian food, we might.
I've parked this so wonky.
Have you?
Yeah.
All the spaces there is.
No, because it's got them pillars, and this car's too big. We can't go near them.
This is okay, isn't it?
No, I need to straighten it up.
Okay, right. We'll catch up with you when we're in Meadow. What do you have?
Yeah. Ooh, gosh.
Have you got them?
Please select your payment method.
No, I'll still on my phone. It's all good, G.
So I'm such an M&S boy.
The M&S jeans are good, you know. That's a tip right there.
We've been looking all day and he's found some M&S.
35 quid, 100% cotton. That's the most
happy
almond
now?
thing. I am happy.
A successful shop for both of us.
Yeah, not bad actually, better than the last one.
It was, wasn't it? We never really get much luck when we go shopping in person. We always end up coming home and ordering things online, but we both had a successful shop. I managed to get some Bershka like trackies or like soft baggy trousers that I've wanted for so long.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
I ordered them and they were meant to be the same size, but one pair was like 4 inches longer than the other pair, and one was too short and one was too long. But today I tried the right size on and they were okay. So I managed to get those and some skincare bits. Sam got his jeans
And about.
and a belt from TK Maxx, which was a little lucky find. Converted him into a little TK Maxx treasure hunter. As soon as he walked in, he went,
I've never found anything in here before.
never. And it's
Use the
just
left
pot
two
luck,
lanes,
like you
then
never
at
know
the
what you can find
roundabout,
there, and he
take the
managed to
second
find a
exit.
belt that he's been looking for ages
Then
for
use
12
the left
quid.
2 lanes to stay to the
So,
left. Take
A
6178
good shopping day. We've
Sheffield
been
Road.
there for like 5 hours, is
And we
that?
got Waggers.
And we got our first ever Wagamama's. I put that on my story and I've had a few people reply saying, how is that your first Wagamama's? But we got duck gyozas to start, which was so yum, and then
Yeah,
we
they
got
were good.
the beef bao bun. Was it beef bao buns? We
Yeah.
got the hot honey.
Hot honey teriyaki chicken.
That was your fave, wasn't it? I think that was probably my fave. Or the duck gyozas, one of those two were my fave. And like a steak.
Use the left 2 lanes to stay to the
Teppanyaki, I think.
left. Take
That's it.
6178
And
10 out of 10.
Sheffield Road.
And prawn crackers. Oh, even the prawn crackers were really good. And it was so much better than I was expecting because the queue was really long.
In 900
That's a good
feet,
thing though.
use
Yeah.
the
That
left
means
2
it's
lanes,
good.
then
It's
at
only
the
a chain,
roundabout,
isn't it?
take
It's
the
just like
fourth exit.
Wagamama. It's like I've always just classed that the same as like a Nando's, but everything was really hot and fresh, which I was surprised about. And yeah, it was so much better than I expected. And we got some Millie's cookies for the journey home. But can I just say, absolute rip-off.
$4.99.
I didn't know that was 6 quid.
No,
Was it not?
$4.99.
$4.99. Okay, that's not too bad. But look how small
They
these
are tiny.
compared to the M&S ones, which is actually what I wanted, but they didn't have any. I feel like we're quite lucky with our M&S. We always get the cookies, but whenever I go to like a city M&S, they're completely out. The only ones that are ever left are those fruit and
Shortbread.
like vegan-y ones that obviously no one wants. But we're gonna have our cookies, get home to Lola, who actually had a double breakfast this morning. We both fed her without realising. I got up at 5 AM with her to let her out for a wee, which is just standard procedure, but Sam is usually the one that gets up with her. Let her out for a wee. I usually try and let him have a lay-in of the weekend, so in the week he gets up with her and does it. But this morning I got up at 5 AM, let her out, fed her, got back into bed and didn't tell Sam, and then he got up with her 45 minutes later and gave her another breakfast thinking that I hadn't fed her. So
At the roundabout, take the fourth
She'll be
exit.
fat and full.
she's
She'll
fat
be
and
passed
full.
out.
and she's going to be desperate for a poo probably.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't go home. Oh, what was that?
The road above.
Oh. Sounded like thunder.
It's because I've got the roof open.
Oh, got the roof down.
I'm hot.
I'm hot. Right, let's have our cookies. Now the next day, it's Sunday. Excuse the state of me. It's actually such a random setup today. It's 10 to 3 and I've just got back from the gym and a sauna. We both went and had a bit of a sweat. I was feeling a bit sluggish. I felt like I just needed to like sweat out yesterday because we obviously had our Wagamama's and our shopping day. Then we came back and the only food that we had in was things that would take like 3 hours, like slow cooked beef, a whole chicken, and just there wasn't anything that we could just make quickly. I'm just whacking a hairbrush out of nowhere as well. How random is this day? But we ended up basically, is what I'm trying to say, is ordering a McDonald's at like 11 o'clock at night last night, which is so rogue for us. So this morning and today, we've both just felt really, so I was like, at about 1 o'clock I was like, I need to go sweat, I need a sauna, and I just need to do like 20 minutes of cardio. And we have also, just while I'm moaning about how bad we ate yesterday, we've also done our weekend ritual, our M&S Sunday snack shop. We got the cookies. I felt cheated yesterday that I didn't manage to get these, so I finally got the cookies. They've been on my mind ever since those Millie's cookies just did not cut it. And then I got some mini whips. I love these. They're like walnut whips, I think they're called. Without the walnuts. And that whole cardio session, I was just dreaming about these. I'm just gonna make us a cup of tea. Gonna sit. I think Sam's gonna read on his Kindle for a bit. He's loving his Kindle that I got him for his birthday. And then we were kindly sent, I feel like today is literally all about food, we were kindly sent a pizza oven by Wix. And we want to make pizza tonight for dinner. But it has just started like absolutely tipping it down. On the way home from the gym it was like pouring down with rain, so I'm not sure whether we're going to actually get to do that or whether we're just going to have to put them in the oven, so we shall see. We're just going to have a chill couple of hours. As I say, Sam reading his Kindle, I'm going to catch up on a bit of editing, probably wrap the cookies out, get all the autumn lights on and have a nice snuggly Sunday afternoon. Hi guys, it's now Monday morning and I just swing by to remind any of my Maple Hazel girls at Costa, it's our time again. How did I forget about this coffee? Like, this coffee left my mind, and then I saw someone getting it the other day and I was like, oh my god, that's like my favourite ever, like ever coffee that Costa do. It's incredible. I mean, I don't think I needed the whipped cream this morning, but it's just so good. Yum. Anyone who misses out on the pumpkin spice as well, because I've tried to train my taste buds, that's quite a mouthful, that's a tongue twister, to like pumpkin spice, but it's not happening for me. So this is like my equivalent of a pumpkin spice latte. So it's a very good Monday and it's my fuel because I've got a bit of an errands morning. I just dropped off a return back to the post office, which always seems like the biggest task to do. I don't know why, because once it's done it literally takes like 30 seconds in and out. I think because the post office ladies can be quite mean. Like, no offence to anyone who works in a post office, but there's a few that are so lovely and so kind and sweet, but then there's a few that are just so mean and make you feel like you've done something terribly wrong for coming in and dropping your parcel off. Like, I feel like I'm back at school being told off by a mean teacher sometimes when I go in there. So I don't know if that maybe contributes to why I don't like going, but anyway, I need to nip to B&M now. I need to descale our kettle because I keep making drinks, and literally I had a chunk of limescale in my coffee this morning that was the size of like a 5p piece. So I really do need to get some stuff to descale that because it's actually gross. It puts me off my whole coffee, which is why I've ended up swinging by Costa, because I haven't had a drink this morning. So that's the plan of action of the Monday morning, and then I am actually gonna do a autumn wardrobe declutter. I'm going to get rid of some of my summer stuff that I haven't worn this year and kind of tidy, sort out and organise my wardrobe ready for autumn, because as you would have known, I've been splashing the cash, I can't speak this morning, and I've been treating myself to a few new bits, so I would like to have a bit of an organise and a sort out. I am back home after a slightly disappointing B&M trip actually. Isn't it so weird? Right. Oh, that would be my tripod. Just nearly actually had cardiac arrest. But isn't it weird how much B&Ms vary store to store? Like, there's one near me. I'm quite blessed, to be fair. We live near so many. But this one that I went to today, I think is maybe our closest one. They're all pretty similar, to be fair, but I never really go in that one, and it just made sense, the route that I was doing, what I needed to get done to go to this one. And on my shopping list was literally just descaler for the kettle, which I just thought was like a bog standard cleaning product that B&M would 1000% have. Went in and I just could not find it anywhere. I had to ask someone, and then they were like, oh no, we don't have it, it sells out really quickly. And I was just like, what? It's just one of those products I just assumed, like I didn't even consider that it might not be there. So luckily I nipped to Waitrose next door, they had it. I don't know why I'm telling you this like long-winded story about kettle descaler, like the most boring product ever, but they didn't even really have many nice like bits to look at in there. I was going to do a bit of a shop with me, well not shop with me because I wasn't planning on buying anything else, but just have a little mooch. I've not really had like a proper B&M mooch in a long time, and I was really feeling it, but you know, it just doesn't bring it. So maybe in the week I'm going to go to a better B&M, and that can be like my go-to B&M rather than risk it in that one, because as I say, they just vary so much store to store. I think it's just crazy. I think it's mad, the different stocks that each store has. So anyway, that was a really long-winded way of saying I'm home. Didn't manage to pick up anything fun. I've just had some lunch, and I was going to sit and edit this video and get it up tonight, but I think I mentioned that we got a pizza oven, and we've wanted a pizza oven for the longest time, and we're very grateful and very lucky that Wix kindly sent us one, which was just one of those moments of being like, oh my god, we've got a pizza oven, we can actually make pizza, because Sam's mum and dad have got one. And whenever we go around there and use it, I always get pizza oven envy. So when my manager reached out and was like, oh, Wix want to send you a pizza oven, I was like, oh my god, yes please. So I think we're going to use that tonight. We were meant to do it yesterday, we didn't end up doing it. So we've got all the toppings. We went to M&S and got like mozzarella and stuff like that. So we're ready to go. I've just cooked up some sausages and some mince that we had left over that were like on the borderline of going off. So I've cooked those so that we can put those on top of the pizza. So it's a bit of a like use up night, raiding the fridge and seeing what we've got. And I haven't made pizza since I was probably like, well actually apart from when we do it at Sam's mum and dad, actually we do it round theirs when we go over quite a lot, but we've never really done that in this house. So I'm excited to do that, and I thought I would vlog that, what I can anyway, because I am vlogging for TikTok as well. So I will sit and edit it tomorrow so that I can show you our new pizza oven, if it's any good, how it works. It's meant to attach onto any barbecue, which I don't know how that works, but apparently that's what you do. So we're gonna have to have a play around with that and see if we can get it on our barbecue. Fingers crossed it's smooth sailing, because I know that these pizza ovens can be temperamental. I know Sam's mum and dad took ages to like work out how long they had to cook them, the temperatures and stuff like that. I feel like it's quite a skill. So whether or not we're just going to pull it out the bag first time using it, I'm not sure. We shall see. But anyway, I am going to start an autumn clear out on this room. I say start because I don't think I'm going to get it done now before Sam gets home. I've got like an hour or two. But I just want to start having a bit of a clear out. We've got one of those charity bags through the door, and that always prompts me to have a bit of a declutter and a bit of a sort out, because I love to fill those up when I can, and we get so many of them. So I wanted to do that, and the collection day is tomorrow, so I want to start sifting through. I've wanted to do this for ages anyway, so it's just perfect timing. But what I'm going to do is put aside clothes, summer clothes mainly, that I haven't worn this year. I think I mentioned the other day, if I've not worn it this year, it's going, because I obviously don't like it enough. If I've not worn it over the whole spring summer of 2025, I'm not going to wear it in 2026. That's like my rule of thumb when I do these clothes clear outs. So that's what I'm going to do. Have a sift through. I might even start, because all of my knitwear, like my big chunky knitwear, is all in the bedroom in the drawers that we've got in there. So I might, once I've taken, because I think I am going to take all of the spring summer stuff out of my wardrobe now, free up some hanging space, I might even start bringing my knitwear through and change it and have a bit of a seasonal switch up. I know we've still got warm weather, but I'm over it, and I feel like the warm weather in September, I don't know, it doesn't feel like summer warm weather. I don't know if that's me being in denial, but today, like, it was warm. It was like meant to be early 20s, but when I looked on the weather app, the feels like temperature was 14 to 15, and I definitely needed that jacket that I was wearing. So we're just embracing it. We're having an autumn clear out, sort out. I'm going to get on with that now, because I feel like I'm procrastinating and I want to get done as much as I can before Sam gets home. Hello.
Hey girl.
Oh, I'm hot.
Again. Early 2000s.
Was it like cooking them?
Sitting down waiting patiently.
I'm just sat now editing and finishing off this vlog, but I just wanted to check in about the pizza oven because when I say I didn't have high hopes for that whatsoever, because I know from Sam's mum and dad how finicky they can be, because it was our first time, I just wasn't expecting big things. But we had the best evening, and when I tell you, we were both sat there in complete disbelief eating these pizzas and just shocked at how good they turned out. I'm going to go as far as saying they were literally like Italian restaurant standard pizza. They were charred at the bottom, the crust was perfect, and it was just such a fun evening. So the name of the pizza oven, for anyone who is interested, because I know people will ask, it is the Charles Bentley Barbecue Pizza Box. I'm 95% sure, I've just memorised. Just to squeeze the last bit of life out of these last summer nights, because I know everyone likes to keep reminding me that it is technically officially still summer and we have still got a bit of nice weather to come, but it's just such a nice alternative to a barbecue. It literally rested. It was just so easy. There wasn't really any setting up to do with it. You literally just get the barbecue pizza box, whatever it's called, plonk it on top of your barbecue, close the barbecue lid, let it heat up, and then you just throw your pizza in it. So if you're having people round, I just think it's such a fun thing to do. I'm not getting paid to say any of this, by the way. I just wanted to slip that in as well. It was kindly gifted, but it's not an ad. Not being paid to say this. I could have given you our complete honest opinion. Yeah, just a really fun, cute little thing to do overnight, and as I say, a really nice alternative to just standard barbecue meat vibe. Do a pizza night. So fun. We really enjoyed ourselves. But anyway, I'm going to finish this vlog, I'm going to upload it, and hopefully this will be up tonight. It's Tuesday now. Thank you so much for spending the first week of September with me. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.